Hi. So, I didn't get much sleep last night because, well, I got sleep, but see, the problem is that I woke up at 2 something needing to go upstairs. And then I went back to sleep, but then I woke up at 4 something, almost 5 something. And, um, had a massive attack of heartburn. That's something that some people get when they're older. I've been having heartburn for a long time. Like if I have, um, I don't know about now. I haven't tried it yet. But when my husband does buy salami, um, it used to be that just the smell of the salami would give me heartburn. Don't ask me how that works. I have no idea. But yeah, like just the smell of it would give me heartburn. Um, But anyway, I had a massive attack of heartburn. It was like from just above my stomach, or maybe uh, you know, like it usually feels like, um, like the best way to explain it is like it usually feels like there's a like say a witch's cauldron in my stomach, and I don't really feel that, but the flames have gone up out of the cauldron. I know the flames aren't supposed to go in the cauldron, but that's what it feels like. And it usually feels like it goes up to the part where you swallow, and um doesn't go past that. Well, this time it was all up in my sinuses, like into my ears. And it's like I've never had heartburn that bad before. So I took literally 3 Tums. It says you can take up to 4, so I wasn't, hurting myself. But yeah, I took 3 Tums, and usually I only take 2, and it knocks it out, and it's all good. But this time I had to take 3, and so I'm not really functioning on the higher levels right now. I can do this because, this is something I've done like 3 million times. I'm exaggerating, but I've done it enough that I can do this. But yeah, trying to do Roblox or something. Uh, well, I could probably get away with doing Zoo, but I'm not going to. Um, because I'm trying to remember the commands to like feed them and stuff is probably going to be a higher level brain capacity thing. Anyway, so uh if you notice that there was no video yesterday if you're watching me on YouTube and you notice there was no video for Minecraft yesterday, I kind of forgot to upload it. Or yeah, I kind of forgot to upload it until almost dinner time, and then it took so long, and it was funny. It you know not 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 funny in a ha 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 laughing way, but he had just gotten done. He had just gotten done making dinner. He had meatballs in the oven. He got those out and everything. Got the stove turned off, and he mixed it all up with the um, spaghetti like substance, because it wasn't spaghetti noodles, you know, the long, thin ones. It was a different kind of noodle, but still, same concept. Anyway, and while he's dishing it out into two bowls, pink one for me and I think blue one for him, I don't remember. Anyway, you know, I like to tell all the details. Yeah. The electricity went out. So then I had to get my lamp and I'm holding it up so he can see to do that. And then, the internet for the tablet, died because, you know, I guess the modem gets plugged into the wall. Anyway, it wasn't producing internet, so the tablet's like, nope, I ain't gonna work no more. It's not internet based, but what he was doing on it was, he was watching YouTube, I think. Anyway. So I had that massive heartburn. I went so far to even try to cool it down the pretty much easy way, because I don't know if heartburn actually is like, you know, some kind of weird fire in your you know, in your body, but it feels like it. So I went and had some ice, and I was trying to get that heartburn to go away. And I ended up sitting up the rest of the night, trying to fall asleep that way. That didn't work so well. It was off and on thing, and so I'm not really functioning on the higher levels today, and that's why we're doing Minecraft instead. I really had planned on doing the Roblox today, and then I would have, you know, felt like I needed to do zoo, and so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dang. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Seven. Okay. And then I'm just going to set this up. Anyway, I got a little bit of my story done yesterday. You know, like a tiny bit. I was going to do more after dinner, you know? or while I was eating dinner. But the small problem is that while I was doing that, I wanted to finish the penguin puzzle, and he's always saying I need to take some time off for myself. But then he gets upset because then I'm upset that I didn't get more of my story done. Yeah, so but anyway, so I did get a little bit done. And I was pretty happy about that. And I would have gotten more, except for that, like I said, I wanted to get the puzzle done. And, I didn't get it, I did not get it done before I was starting to fall asleep. But I did get it done at, like, I think I got it done at 2 something in the morning. So I don't think I have to do puzzle, for the Xbox goals. I don't think I have to do the puzzle today if I don't want to. So I kind of can't wait until tomorrow because Dreamlight Valley, and there's 3 more things I can do for the Star Path. So then it'll be wishful thinking, whatever number it is. I think it's close to 20. Either way, whatever number it is, is that a glowing pumpkin? No, it's just overly bright. Huh. It's okay. I haven't used the new copper stuff yet. I'm still trying to figure out something to use it. To, a reason to use it. If I don't use it here, then I could probably definitely use it in one of my other builds. Well, anyway. What else? Anyway, so I don't think I'm going to stream as long as I usually do today. I just don't feel up to it. I'm just, I'm super tired. So, no. No, 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 no. Really? Anyway, I'm super tired. And I don't feel like I can lay down without having an attack of, stupid heartburn. Huh. Well, I guess this is like mega dedication. You're not really there, you're not really there, but you're, showing up anyway. I could switch the grass and the white so they'd be next to each other. It would make more sense. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A book about dragons. So I'm listening to something in the background and hoping to God that you guys cannot hear that. I was listening to, so I've got to go to sleep to a story, otherwise my brain just won't shut down, and, it makes it very annoying. So, anyway, I don't know why, but I can go sleep in a hotel room, no problem. Usually there I have a story too, though, if I can help it. But, usually I'm, wanting, I don't really have a problem falling asleep. Which is really weird. Because at home, I have trouble falling asleep. And you would think that... I used to fall asleep, no problem. And then you get to be an adult, and it's like you can stay up any time you want, and... But I think I laid down at 10 something, and then, like I said, I was up at 2 something because I had to go upstairs, and then I came back downstairs and tried to sleep and woke up at almost 5 something, so it was 4 something, but almost 5. And I had heartburn. The weirdest heartburn. Anyway, just not functioning on the higher levels. So, that's gonna be a hospital. And over here, we made like a tunnel. We made a tunnel, so they drive on this side in Ireland. So you go in here when you're coming to get whatever done you need to get done, and then you go out this way. But where the ambulance is probably going to come through is over here. I was gonna do it that way on both sides, but I had the idea of we'll put the we'll put the trees going over this, and then it didn't exactly work the way I wanted it to. This was yesterday. Why don't I put it there and there? Then we could put. I want to put one there. I want to put one right there. It's not gonna work because it's either gonna be this side or this side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, right here would be a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, put that back over there. Put that down there. I'm so tired. And I don't feel like I can go to sleep because, the heartburn's still here. I didn't think it was, but then kind of settled in again. It's like I didn't eat anything, but you know what? I've never had a problem with those before, or at least I don't think I have. But maybe it was the meatballs. I don't know. This is the thing that drives me crazy. Finally. I thought it was supposed to be you come over and you like that one where you press it once and it's all good. And then here, let's oh no. What the hey? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's a 2. Yeah, I think that would make it a lot better. You know, I wonder if J.K. Rowling knew that she was going to make Hagrid's dragon a girl at that point, or if, you know, that was like a moment of inspiration later, and, you know, she found out at the same time as the rest of us. Well, anyway, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm hoping to God that it's not the meatballs, because that's the only thing I could think of that I ate that was different. I mean, you could say that was just my turn for the visit from the heartburn fairy, or whatever. But, you know, I want to blame it on the meatballs. What if the meatballs had some kind of salami elements to it? 'Cause I don't know why, but I can't have salami normally. I think I had one slice and there was no problems. Last time he bought salami, but I can't remember. Okay, well, I'm tired. And then, you know, because of the heartburn, I feel like I can't actually curl up and take a nap because of it. 'Cause it's really hard to sleep with heartburn. Okay. And then, you know, like, I snore, so it felt like the heartburn was, you know, the part of the heartburn that was in my throat was, like, embedded in my throat because of the snoring. Yeah. It was not fun. Okay, so this is, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is the parking lot for the hospital. And then, And then the thing is that beyond the hospital is the college. And this time I'm going to try to build more than just the sewing room part of it. Like there's the sewing room, and then, there's the wing of the college that has the sewing room and the music room and all that stuff. And then I can't remember anything else in that building, but anyway, it has that. But then attached to that is the theater room. And it had this massive doorway, like two or three stories tall, probably two. It just looked like it was super tall. I'm not going through that again. Heck no. It just seemed like it was, huge. So, So anyway, I gotta build that, and then I was gonna, technically you have to go out of that building and go into the other building. It's actually a community college. So it's not like the big colleges that you see on movies, or maybe that you attend in real life. It's, Lake Tahoe Community College in South Lake Tahoe, California. But they renamed it now. I think it's just, like Tahoe Community College or something. Actually, I don't even think it's called Community College anymore. But whatever it is. It was a good place to go, except for the digital photography teacher being totally biased. That's something I don't like. I guess I'm not too tired to complain. But, that's something I don't like, is that the digital photography teacher was not basing her happiness on the she wasn't basing the grade for the pictures on she wasn't basing it on the the way that the picture was taken. She was basing it on what you could do on the Macintosh computer to, the Apple computer, to, add stuff to it, Photoshop it. And I didn't like that. It wasn't okay. Especially since I don't know how to use a Macintosh. But then I went and tried to do the same thing on my computer. My Windows computer. Because I had a laptop. I tried to do that on there. It didn't work so well either, so. Anyway, I think I got a C in that class because she was being biased. But I couldn't really get out of the house to take spectacular pictures, because my husband was at work all day and I had the kids. So it's like, yeah, I can pack up the kids, put them in the stroller, and and try to come up with a good picture, but I didn't know where to go. So it's like I was taking, I was kind of taking pictures around the house. Didn't work so well. I don't think the teacher had kids, so it didn't make sense to them. We had, and my family didn't like it, but we had, like their handprints and I think maybe their footprints done in don't know if it's finger paint, but it probably was. Anyway, we had their hands and all that on there, and it's like nobody ever mentioned that. Not the point here. I was gonna, okay, so the idea was that I was going to do that every year until, I wanted to do it like every year until they were adults or something like that. I don't know. And then, like when they were older, I could go and say, look, your hand was that small, or whatever. Yeah, so, like I said, I wasn't feeling eating my dinner last night. I don't know why. He finally made something different, and I'm like, I want to eat it, but it was just, I don't know. I don't know what the problem was. I just wasn't feeling it. So I ate a lot of it, like 2/3. So maybe that was what happened, is that, my stomach was like, hey, you should eat more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it usually doesn't say it in heartburn. Or it could have been saying you should eat less. I don't know. So, anyway, yeah, I'm tired. I think I want to just work on my story today and hope that I don't get up to the first part of the ninja being hope I don't get to the point where the ninjas the first time that the ninja goes out and does something to Sean's truck. 1, 2, 3. The ninja does not like Sean. Well, actually, the ninja's trying to teach Sean a lesson. But the way I got it written right now, you know exactly who the ninja is, and I don't like that idea. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to find out when the characters find out, But right now I've got it written a different way, and I may need my sister's help. I don't know, but yeah, like I said earlier, it used to be that I'd like get heartburn at the drop of a hat. You know, and just had to smell the thing that gives me heartburn and it would be a thing. Not very long, you know, it'd be like for a moment. And then start thinking about something else and it'd be fine. So, for a while there, you know, we had to, try to make sure that whatever he ate that gives me heartburn, I couldn't smell it. Like, you know, like he'd make a sandwich in the kitchen and then I could go in there afterwards. It was weird. Okay. Anyway. So, I am going to build this like I did the hotel. And I just got to figure out how I built the hotel. Oh, it was just raining. I'm just saying that... See how I built that? Isn't that nice? Okay, so... No, I need to count that side first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, 50 and then the corner. That's not too bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, and then there was the corner, like I said. We're going to do it that way because I didn't bother to find out where. Hey, can you let me out, please? Thank you. Eventually, there's going to be a marquee up there. I just don't remember how to build it. You know, the sign thing that says Okay. The sign thing that says what movies are playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so 18 back. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So let's see if this works the way it's supposed to. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not right. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then that's 10. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. How did that work? See, I'm not feeling good. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 somehow. 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Hey, something notifications on my, computer was showing that Minecraft 2 is confirmed. I don't know if that's true or not, because I think it's one of my YouTubers that was saying it, but, hold on, Stacy. Okay. Sorry, my sister texted me and, yeah, cause at, I don't know, I think very early this morning, I texted her that I wasn't feeling good because, because of the heartburn. Oh, look. I'm gonna have to destroy that because it's in the way. My son thought it was so funny to put it on there. It's like, no. That's one of the reasons why he gets kicked off. It's because he does stuff that he thinks is funny. And, if this wasn't the important world, it would be. I think that's actually awesome. So I think I'm gonna have him build that on my last year's 4th of July fireworks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, okay. Because it's got weird towers anyway. They're upside down. Literally. I'm so tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not doing that with the best material, but doing that on purpose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Wait. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, and then 9. Okay. Whatever, I don't know. No, that would be a bad material to use. There, yeah. That's the right spot, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we got the problem of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. Ooh. 9. Okay, so we have some, we have Halloween movies and Halloween, I mean the nice ones, not the, not the movies called Halloween. But, like we got Hocus Pocus and, Halloween Town and Garfield and, It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I think I'll watch some of those today. Might help me take a nap anyway. Because I love those movies. The only Halloween movie that I know of that I don't have is this movie called The Last Halloween. And I believe it came out around the same time as Space Invaders. If you remember that one. The ones where, there's this little town and, the dad and the daughter have moved, from like the LA area where her uncle took her on the movie set all the time and showed her all the neat things and she had a blast learning about movies. And then, they basically moved to some small town somewhere where everybody knows, basically everybody knows everybody and, wait, what was it again? 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. But I may make it even bigger because it wasn't big enough last time. Or I just wasn't understanding what to do. I was trying to make it to where there were waiting rooms and the waiting rooms, but I forgot about the room that you sit in forever, seems like. The room that you sit in forever until your name finally gets called. And when my niece was little, okay, so her name is Kylie. They kept saying Kyle, and then following it up with the last name. So then they're like, oh, yeah. I mean, so they finally figured out who the heck they were talking about, and I think they ended up having to go in there and go, Kylie. How you can't tell the difference between Kyle and Kylie, I have no idea. Because Kyle is Kyle. And Kylie, Kylie. So, you should be able to tell the difference. That's okay. I wonder if she still has that problem. We didn't end up going to the doctor at the same time very often, because my sister-in-law is like, we don't need to go to the doctor, or at least at the time, she's like, we don't need to go to the doctor. We're healthy, we're fine, And it's like, well, sometimes you do need to go to the doctor. Okay, so now the problem is that I gotta go to the other file and figure out how much it is. But oh no, actually we can go to the I can go to the mansion. I forgot. Anyway, we can go to the mansion and figure it out. I don't know if I'm doing that on stream right now, though. Because I am just wipe out tired. I'm amazed I've been on this long. Yeah, on the day when I'm just not feeling it. But I did want to stream something. Somebody's trying to sell me cheap viewers again. I mean, I realize people are trying to make money just like I am. But trying to sell me viewers is not the way to do it. Okay, so dumb question here. Yay, that's all loaded and ready to go. Okay, so if you missed yesterday's video, that's because it wasn't posted until today because I was trying to post it, and then wow, 966 people have seen Native Village Jungle Cruise. That is wow. Hey! Thank you! Okay, so we got 502 subscribers now. Thank you. And we've got 4,858 views in the last 28 days. But they're only counting 1,602 of them. Anyway, so we've got the goal of the 500 subscribers. We just need the valid public watch hours to to become the 3,000 hours. And I'm not on the level to do math right now. Anyway, so please help me out with that. Oh, yeah. I'm like, why did that do that? And then I was like, oh yeah, because I just minimized it. I'm not all here. You're probably saying, well, that's a pretty cool building. Do you have to destroy it? Yeah. It's in the way. It is actually a pretty cool building, but if he was going to do something like this, why couldn't he done it, like, say, 1,000,000 bricks that way? I mean, spaces that way. Why right here in the middle of the spot where you can see my, where you can see it from my build? But anyway, I haven't had him on my world in a while, and it's because he's like all automation. We need to get done now. Well, I'm like, I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done pretty fast, which I think is really awesome. Although it did help a lot for him to put those houses in. That would have taken forever. But yeah, all the houses are in. We just got to recolor some of them. Put in the rest of the street lights. We gotta put in the rest of the street lights. We gotta put in the electrical poles behind the houses, even though they're not gonna be connected. They'll be ambiance. It'll look good. Yeah, I think at 10 I will stop and eat the rest of my spaghetti. I've got it in the fridge right now. I've got it in the fridge right now. So, all I have to do is heat it up and, it'll be okay. Then I can eat it while I'm editing my book. But like I said, there is a point in the book coming up that I gotta rewrite it because, it's telling exactly who the ninja is, and I've decided I don't like that. Well, I never did like that, but I didn't know how to write it any other way because I'd already written it the other way. But I think I'm up to the challenge. Probably after a nap, but I think I'm up to the challenge. It's just, it's, for me, it's pretty easy to write a book, but then, editing it becomes a little bit of a challenge. and then getting the AI voice to say it correctly, so when you're listening to it, it doesn't sound weird. Um, like one of the AI voices didn't want to say the word the. Well, you gotta have the word the in your book. You know? I challenge any book writer to try to write a book without the word the in it somewhere. If you manage to do it, that would be so cool. But I don't think, unless you're writing a Dr. Seuss book, maybe. I don't think that it's even possible. Like, if you're writing a regular novel, you have to have the word the in there somewhere. But yeah, I will probably play the I will probably play the Disney World map long enough to do fireworks if somebody comes up with a way to write their book without the word the. Oh yeah, so I had built like the whole entire thing, and I'm just gonna go over here somewhere, I don't know where, and if it's too much, then it's too much, and if it's not enough, then, we'll add to it. There. See, because over here, it's the same situation. That okay, so I'm listening to Sorcerer's Stone Harry Potter in the background and hoping that the recording cannot hear it. And I'm like, if I ever got insane enough to go to a bar, because I don't drink, so why would I be there? Yeah. But if I ever got insane enough to go to a bar, and some guy was like sitting in a hoodie and talking to me about, what I do for a living. What the heck? Oh, that's part of the mountain. Okay. So I will try to be awake tomorrow. I really will. I'll try to be awake tomorrow. And, I'm hoping that I get sleep tomorrow. I'll be so happy if I do. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, what's next? And then I was like, oh yeah, there needs to be grass here. It's supposed to look like a happy place. Even though it's a hospital. Wait a minute. And except for the changes I made, that looked like that before I got here. That is so cool. Yeah, so if I get a nap, and if I or Coca-Cola will wake me up, I'm sure, but then it feels like it's tearing up my stomach, so not the best situation in the world. But anyway, if I get a nap, maybe I will do Roblox then. Yeah, so my video game Dreamlight Valley is getting an update soon. It's getting a DLC, which means, paid for content, and I just don't have the $30. And at the moment, it's if I have the ability to do so, I would probably like to do the, if I had the ability to do so, I'd rather get the Game Pass Ultimate than spend the money at the moment on the DLC. I really want the DLC because Snow White's supposed to be in there. I always thought that they would bring Snow White as a free play, as a free add-on. Not add-on. You have to pay for add-ons too. But anyway, as a free character in the Vidalist mines, because they've got those misty areas. They got those misty areas that that could totally be holding Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But they're making her on Wish Blossom Ranch. Apparently, okay, the story behind it is that somebody had bought the ranch and it fell into disrepair. It's kind of falling apart, or overgrown weeds and stuff like that. Anyway, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna fix it. Well, we find out that Snow White's there, but and some horses. So I don't know that I'm going to use the horses because I like running around. But maybe if they're easy to ride, maybe I will. But like I said, I don't have the money for it. So that brings my segue into in the description below, there will be 6 different links, one for each one of my books. And and I was thinking about it. I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to choose which ones if it gets over 5,000 characters. Um, anyway, um, so so the links will lead you to Amazon. In America, it's Amazon.com, and it'll lead you to Amazon. Well, they come in hardback, paperback, and ebook, and they are The Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 1, Pirate's Daughter, The Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 2, Misfortune, The Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 3, Hard Times, The Rolling Sea Traitor Book 1, Esperanza's Party, The Rolling Sea Traitor Book 2, The Island, and a separate series called Adopted, and the first book is Coral. That one's a children's book. The others are for 16 and up. And I'm hoping that everybody buys at least one of them. Because I think everybody would enjoy them. I'm not entirely sure, but I would think that everybody would enjoy them. And like I said, the last one, Adopted Coral, actually has pictures of my cats. You know, real pictures that I took of my cats. So you get to see my photography skills, although the book doesn't show it off all that well because I picked the wrong option. But, and I need to call them up. You know, when I'm feeling better, I need to call them up and say, hey, she was supposed to email it to me and she didn't bother, and why is that? I think it's going to turn out that it's too many megabytes. Well, if I have to, I will. You know, if I have to, I will, 1, 2, 3, so it needs to be one more. You know, if I have to, I'll make the building bigger, and I'll have to rip out the sidewalk and put it back in again, and all that. But yeah, after this building, we're gonna be building the college, and like I said, we still gotta put in the street lamps, but that got to be a tedious project, and I got frustrated, and the cherry tree, the thing was the cherry trees were bugging the heck out of me because they were in the way, and I'm like, I'm not taking out the cherry trees. I love the pink cherry trees; they're beautiful. You know, I just thought of that. Peeves doesn't even like Filch. He enjoys teasing him. Why would he get Filch just because some kid is out of bed after hours? Or something's, creeping about invisible. Okay, so if you're watching me on Twitch, please follow and chat. If you're watching me on YouTube, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell, and after I'm done destroying this part, I will see you in the next stream or video. I'll probably keep talking though. Yeah, I have nothing to talk about though. I don't write down a script or anything. This is just me. Just talk about whatever pops into my head at the time. So, if you're like, that is so weird, she's totally unscripted, or you think I know exactly what I'm talking about, yeah. It's just whatever pops into my head. It might be something about one of my stories. Because, like I said, in the one that I'm editing right now, there's going to be a ninja. Well, she's dressed in, like, a ninja kind of outfit. But it's all black, and she looks like a very mysterious ninja. Well, at the same time, at the same time that she's wreaking havoc against Sean's truck, Ashley's having all these feelings about not dating her boyfriend anymore, so, yeah. And the way I've been describing it, like I'm trying to get you intrigued to see what's gonna happen next. It would be helpful, it would be kind of helpful to read Esperanza's Party and the Island before you read Lessons in Love, but it's not totally necessary. It would just be helpful because then you'll kind of understand what happened and why she's so upset. And I'm trying not to tell too much with telling enough to get you intrigued and wanting to read the book. So my books are $20 to $25 each, and I know that's expensive. But first of all, I'm not Walmart, and second of all, I only get like $7 from that. Or was it $5? I don't know, something like that. Hold on. Hello?
My name is Shane with Healthcare Solutions. How are you today?
Okay.
This is about your Medicare benefits. We're just going to go ahead and review your Medicare options just to make sure that you're not missing any benefits, along with your $170 cash back and your Flex card. Let me know, how old are you?
47. I don't qualify. Please take me off your list.
You have Medicare Parts A and B?
Okay, did you just hear what I said? Didn't listen. I don't like that when they don't listen. They want you to talk to them, but they don't want to listen. And it's like, excuse me, did you hear what I just said? I hope that was recorded and he gets talked to by his boss. So he can get retrained. Or better trained, or anyway, more training. Because we don't know if it's a scam or not. Because there's people in this country that talk like that, but, they literally sound like they're from other parts in the world. They mostly sound like they're from other parts in the world. And I think the one time I literally when I called Amazon last week, I literally got somebody that sounded like she was from Britain, which is okay. It's perfectly fine. But, why do I never get anybody that sounds like they're from America, around where I live? We have a distribution center right there in, I think we have a distribution center right there in Reno. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure we do. It's pretty dang close. So you would think that I would get somebody, definitely from America. But I don't know. Anyway, they always call us up for Medicare, and it's like, I'm not old enough for it. Why would I have parts A and B of Medicare if, you can't get Medicare until you're 65? Get a new deal, people. Oh, I said I was gonna... Oh, it's raining outside again. The thing is that if the electricity goes out before he starts making dinner, we're gonna have to go eat out somewhere. Hey, if we eat out somewhere, maybe we can eat out at In-N-Out, because it's still around $20 to eat out at In-N-Out for 2 people. Depending on what size burger you get. I think we both usually get the double. But I have to go and ask for it. Without the secret sauce or whatever they're calling it at. There was a restaurant, I want to say McDonald's. I don't remember what restaurant it was. I don't remember what burger it was. But anyway, it had Thousand Island dressing in it. And they called that their secret sauce. And it's like, okay. Yeah, I think it was McDonald's. Anyway, it's like, that Thousand Island dressing. Like salad dressing on it. And they call that secret sauce. It's like, okay. I think that's pretty much what In-N-Out has. Maybe it's got a few more ingredients than Thousand Island, but I don't mind the sauce. I just mind that it goes all over the place. So I asked for ketchup and mustard, and I usually say light mustard because at one time the person liked, I guess they liked mustard a lot, so they were putting a ton of mustard on there instead of putting ketchup at all. So I'd have to go and get the little paper cup of ketchup and add it to it. I don't think I ever thought of that, actually. I just got kind of, I ate it the way it was and was kind of mad. Okay, so there. So we will keep destroying this and we'll figure out something. I don't know. Anyway, I will see you in the next stream or video.